The 10 youngest billionaires in the world. As of April 2019, the average salary of an American aged 20 to 24 was $29,770. If you were to save every penny, dodge all tax and hoard all of those coins like a bejeweled dragon, it would take 33,590 years to amass $1 billion. We are not sure if anyone has lived long enough to give that a go yet, but we do know that there are several people under 35 alive today who have, one way or another, managed to breach the Billionaires Club. Let's take a look at the millennials with the chance to feed the world if they wanted to. Number 10. Eva Maria Braun-Luedicke. Age 31 years. Net worth $1.3 billion. Eva Maria Braun-Luedicke owns 12% of the medical device company B. Braun-Melsungen, which began in 1839 as a small pharmacy that sold herbal remedies. B. Braun-Melsungen AG is a German medical and pharmaceutical device company which has offices and facilities in more than 60 countries. Its headquarters are located in the small town of Melsungen in central Germany. With $1.3 billion, you could afford to give every man, woman and child in Canada $36.11. Number 9. Wang Han. Age 30 years. Net worth roughly $1 billion. Wang Han inherited wealth from the shares he holds in Juneyao Air, a major airline company based in Shanghai. He inherited the shares from his deceased father, who founded Juneyao Group, which also has business involvement in retailing, education and food. If Wang had started working the day he was born and had a consistent salary, he'd have made $90,410 a day. A third of the population of the world makes less than $2 a day. Number 8. Bobby Murphy. Age 30 years. Net worth $2.1 billion. Bobby Murphy is the second half of the co-founding pair that brought Snap Inc. to the marketplace, and he also owns the company. Murphy is older than his fellow co-founder, SPIEGEL, and studied mathematics and computational science at Stanford University. He was named as one of 100 most influential people in 2014 by Time. In 2015, Murphy was first listed and became the second youngest billionaire in the world by Forbes. In 2018, Murphy purchased the former Pacific Palisades estate of Green Acres actor Eddie Albert for the asking price of $19.5 million. That is the same as the average yearly income of 638 Americans his age, all for one property. Number 7. John Collison. Age 28 years. Net worth $2.1 billion. John Collison is the owner and co-founder of Stripe, a company that builds software for businesses to plug into websites and apps to instantly connect with credit card and banking systems in order to receive payments. The Irish entrepreneur devised the idea for Stripe with his brother Patrick when they were both attending university in Boston. After a recent round of funding, the company is valued at a staggering $20 billion. Number 6. Patrick Collison. Age 30 years. Net worth $2.1 billion. Brother of John Collison, Patrick is the co-founder and CEO of Stripe, the company that allows businesses and individuals to easily accept payment over the internet. Stripe's big-name investors include Elon Musk and Peter Thiel. Both Patrick and John are worth a collective $4.2 billion. Let's take a look at what these brothers could achieve with that much wealth. In 2016, it was estimated that fixing Flint, Michigan's contaminated water infrastructure would cost $216 million. That means the pair could have given fresh water to the 96,000 people of Flint 19 times over. Number 5. Ludwig Theodor Braun. Age 28 years. Net worth $1 billion. Ludwig Theodor Braun is another member of the Braun dynasty alongside his sister Eva. He owns 10% of B. Braun-Luedicke AG. This 28-year-old's net worth is $0.3 billion less than his sister's, which equates to a $300 million difference. That 0.3 difference in net worth probably doesn't cause much tension at the dinner table. But if the average German citizen's siblings made $300 million more than them, their income would be 0.02 of that gap. On the bright side, there would never be any squabbles over who pays the bill. Number 4. Evan Spiegel, age 28 years. Net worth $2.2 billion. Evan Spiegel is the co-founder and CEO of Snap Inc., alongside previously mentioned Bobby Murphy. Spiegel studied product design at Stanford University, where he met his co-founder, Bobby. Product design students will typically, once graduating, make a comfortable $56,000 a year. Evan, on the other hand, is worth 39,285 times that. This is equivalent to paying 39,285 people $28 an hour, or 157,140 people at current minimum wage. Number 3. Gustav Magnar Witzoe, age 26 years. Net worth $3 billion. Gustav Magnar Witzoe owns nearly half of SalMar ASA, one of the world's largest salmon producers. SalMar spearheaded the industrialization of salmon farming in Norway. This stake was given to him in 2013 by his father, Gustav Magnar Sr., who founded the company in 1991. Because his father still runs the company, Gustav invests in real estate and tech startups. It is suggested that people only spend a third of their income on housing. If Gustav had to worry about this, he'd have $1 billion to play with. What kind of house can you get for $1 billion? India's richest man, Mukesh Ambani, has completed the development of this, his new home in Mumbai that currently has an estimated value of $1 billion. The 27-floor tower overlooks the Arabian Sea and has enough room in its garage for 168 cars. If Gustav shelled out for something like this, he'd still be worth $2 billion. Number 2. Katharina Andresen, age 23 years. Net worth $1.4 billion. Katharina Andresen is the world's second youngest billionaire, as only her sister Alexandra is younger. She is a Norwegian heiress and the daughter of Johan H. Andresen Jr., who owns Ferd, a Norwegian investment company that runs hedge funds, actively invests in the Nordic Stock Exchange, and has private equity investments. In 2007, Andresen and her sister Alexandra were each transferred 42.2% of the ownership stakes and subsequently inherited the money. Number 1. Alexandra Andresen, age 22 years. Net worth $1.4 billion. Born in 1996, Alexandra Andresen is the world's youngest billionaire. 22 orbits of the Sun, $1.4 billion accumulated. If you had $1.4 billion, you could buy 46,667 cars at $30,000 each, or 7,000 houses at $200,000 each. If you could save $100,000 a year, it would take you over 14,000 years to save $1.4 billion. If you could save $10,000 every single day, then it would only take you 384 years to save $1.4 billion. I need not remind you that the human brain is still developing into your mid-20s. Alexandra is still effectively a child, and if she was able to increase her net worth 30-fold, the same as someone making minimum wage rising to make about $500,000 a year, she would be able to end world hunger. How much money is in your pocket? How about your friend's pocket? Ask if you can have a route around in there, and let us know in the comments. Can you afford a sandwich? What about a Lamborghini? Join the conversation, give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more content for your curiosity.